and welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday evening, the 4th of April, and it's quite a pleasant evening actually, so I thought I'd nip out into the greenhouse and sow my peas. It's one of the jobs I was planning on doing actually this coming weekend, but there are quite a few other jobs I want to do this weekend, so it's a nice evening. I thought, why not get that job done right now? I've got about 50 pea seeds that I got after doing a seed swap with a neighbour. I had some first early potatoes left over, so I put out on our local Incredible Edible Facebook group that I had some seed potatoes for swap, and someone came by and said that they had some peas. These are called Hurst Green something, I can't remember. I'll put it down at the bottom so you know what variety of peas these are. Probably got about 50 in this bag here, so I'm going to do a test. I'm going to sow half of them in some of these pots and keep them in the greenhouse, and I'm going to sow the other half of them directly into the bed, which is where ultimately these peas are all going to be planted anyway, and we'll see how they go versus inside versus outside. So about 50 peas here. We'll have an abundance of plants and lots of peas hopefully come the summertime for the kids and everybody to snack on whilst we're out enjoying the garden. So let's get on with it. And we're back here. You've seen this plenty of times already. This is my pea trough. I've already got some radish sown down the outer edges, and in the middle is where the peas are going to go. So like I say, I'm going to plant some peas directly into the bed today, and the other half of the peas will be planted in the pots in the greenhouse. So I'll do the greenhouse ones first, and then we'll go outside and we'll put the peas in the planter. Let's get on with it. I've just stuck some compost and whatnot in these pots here. I've got this tray here that gradually over time, all the scraps of compost and soil that I've collected, that's been left over from this tray whenever I've done anything, is all just gone into here. It's a mixture of all sorts, to be honest. I don't really know how good it is, but that's what we are using. So yeah, I've put some muck in these pots now. I'm just going to tamper it down a little bit, create a little hole and pop the seed in. So where are those seeds? I've lost them. We'll find them. Let's get on with it. Okay, so where's my cane? I just use this little cane that I've got here as a little like brodle stick. It seems to work quite well. So I'm just going to create a little hole. Maybe we're saying maybe an inch deep in each pot. I mean, this compost mixture is very, very dry, so it's you create a hole and it kind of just falls back in on itself. But as long as I've got enough of a hole to sink the pea, well, I think we'll be okay. I'm just going to stick my finger in there just to make sure I've got it the right depth throughout. About 2 centimeters, round about an inch, I think should be fine. There we are. Super. Okay, and out with the peas. So here are the peas. Again, I can't remember what variety they are. I'll do some research. I'll find out what they are and I'll put it on the screen. But let's open these up. Take a handful. There they are. Look, and we'll just pop one in each pot. One there, one there. Let's go. And the rest of them can go back in this bag for when we go plant them outside. just to try and do a little bit of quality soil into these tubs. I'm just going to put in some of my newly purchased seed sowing compost. I'm just going to sprinkle some of this on top. You can tell, can't you, immediately that this compost is much fresher, more moist. You can tell from the colour of it. But anyway, look, we're making the most of what we've got. We can't be always going off buying fresh compost, so we're making the most of what we've got here. Put some of this on top, like so, like so, like so, and we'll put this back over here now. We'll just give this a little pat down. How does that look? Okay. I mean, I'm going to be honest, this is mostly just trial and error, learning as we go. I've been watching lots of different YouTubers, learning different tips and tricks and techniques. One YouTuber I heard tell us that peat-free compost can go crusty on the top, which for the more delicate seedlings can cause problems with the seedling actually poking through the top. It kind of creates a little bit of a barrier. So that's something to look out for. Anyway, there they are, all done. So we've got 3, 6, 9, we've got 12 pea plants there, which I'm hoping should be enough to do one side of the pea trellis. The rest of the peas here, which obviously I'm not going to use all of them, I will plant 12 on the other side of the pea trellis, and we'll see how they compare as they germinate and grow and give us some peas come the summer. So this is my greenhouse staging. You can see we've got the tray of leftover muck there, some pots and some seeds that I've either planted, sown, or yet to be sown. And here we've got the tomatoes and the kale. I'm now just going to move all this stuff out of the way to create a little bit more space on this top staging shelf for these pea seeds to sit. So yeah, let's crack on. And there they are in situ for however long it takes before they germinate. Next to the kale there and the tomato seeds there. I've just nipped online to have a look at the variety of seeds. They're called Hurst Green Shaft. Apparently they give quite large pods, each with somewhere in the region of 9, 10, 11 peas per pod, which sounds fantastic. We're sowing them today, which is early April. They should be ready to harvest from July onwards, so not too long actually. I'm going to nip outside now to the planter. I'm going to take the netting off that I've put to try and stop the birds from getting my my radish seeds that were planted just last week. So I'll take the mesh off, the netting off, and where are my seeds? Yeah, we'll put some of these in the directly into the soil. Yeah, and like I say, we'll compare these to these ones that were germinating in the greenhouse. Off we go. And there we go, peas planted indoors and out. You'll have seen from the video, an offcut of some fencing panel that I used just to create a channel. Jabbed it in and dragged it along just to create the channel, and I think I might have put 13 peas in, 12 or 13. I may have lost count. Anything over 10 and I might struggle with. So we've got the peas sown, and you saw me covering it over there, so that's all looking good. And wow, do you know what? That has taken, 30 minutes maximum to come out here and just sow those seeds. It's really nice to get outside, isn't it? I have high hopes for these peas. We've had quite good success with peas in the past. But this is the first time that I'm growing them from seed. So fingers crossed for a bumper crop of peas come the summer. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you would smash that like button. And if you would like to see more, then please press that subscribe button. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye for now.